So if you've yet to hear the good news, this series, Sakura Quest, is going to be airing for 2 whole seasons. That means that it's not going to end with just 12 to 13 episodes. Sakura Quest is going to be carrying over into Summer of Anime 2017. And I gotta admit, I'm glad for this news, because I've been really enjoying this series. I've loved what I saw thus far before even episode 3 aired, and likewise, I also enjoyed episode 3. And I'm just glad to hear that there is an announcement that this series is going to be carrying over into Summer of Anime 2017. So with that being said, this episode of Sakura Quest, another great episode with some good feels, but also some good chemistry between the characters. Now, one of the big things I want to discuss is the fact that our main female character and how honest she is and what she was trying to say about the town and what she's been going through these past 3 episodes. So, as we know, our main female character, she came to this town, she was doing a quick job, and she thought it was only going to last for maybe a couple days to a week. She didn't know she was going to have to be there for an entire year, which that made her a little bit upset. She kind of wanted to cancel her contract and just go home. And because of all these little things, over time, it seems like she actually does care, and she does want to know more about the town, and she's willing to commit 100% of effort into this job that she has right now. But one of the big things about her character is that she is kind of honest, and she doesn't really know anything at all about this town. She just got this job, and she doesn't really know what makes this town special, what the locals want, what makes this town special for the locals. She has no idea, and that's obvious because she just got there. And when she's getting asked questions in this episode, and this guy's like saying, so, you know, what, your mascot looks different, or, you know, why are you the queen of the town? What are you hoping to achieve or improve or whatever? And you have it to where, you know, she gets confused at first, at the beginning of this episode. She doesn't really know what to say because she has no experience with the town. She's a newbie pretty much, and she doesn't know what really this town has going for it. And so throughout the episode, you see how she learns a little bit more about the town and kind of the origins of why she's doing this, to also some of the locals and how they feel about this overall festival, or, you know, being a queen of the entire town. We get to see how they feel about that, and overall, many of them, they don't really care. A lot of the locals just do not care at all. They don't even care if they don't attract any more people. They don't really care. They're fine with the way things are right now. And in some ways, it's very sad, but it also shows you what's been going on all these years. The town folk, they don't really care. They don't want to put in that effort for what has been going on, because they just don't give a rat's ass about it. Which is the big thing that our main female character needs to tackle first. Because before you can even attract people to your town, before you can bring people, new people, you know, people that just want to explore the town, see it because they heard it through an ad or an article or whatever, before they do that, you need to have the townsfolk on board as well. From all the stuff we have seen from the first 2 episodes, we assumed that majority of the town was kind of on their side, you know, the old man's side, to where he wanted to spread popularity, and then, you know, do the chupacabra and all that, the kingdom, you know, have a queen. We all assumed that most of the townfolk were like him, but that wasn't the case at all. Majority of them, about probably 70% or so, don't care, and that is probably the first quest she needs to do. She needs to inspire them to want to change the town, for they can, you know, take initiative and want to have something different. And so that is what she needs to do. She needs to find out more about them, what they want, what do they want to improve, and when she does that, then she can eventually start dragging in more people to the town. So we kind of got the layout of what to expect from the series, and I really like how she kind of tackled this, because she admits in front of everyone that she doesn't really know anything. She's a queen, she took this job, and she doesn't know anything at all. And she's looking at the locals to let her know. She's wanting to spend the entire year learning what is really going on here. And because of that, she is, you know, showing how she is as a person. And it might not be the best thing to say, especially if you're, you know, the queen of the town. You should obviously know more stuff and all that. But because of how honest she is, it really set a good message that she is someone that does want to find out what makes this town so great. So, job well done, Sakura Quest, for a very good episode on that front. Now, besides that, one big thing I want to talk about, which I've been neglecting to talk about, is the music of this series. I don't know why I haven't talked about it much, but it's something that really needs to kind of be focused in on for a sec. The opening and ending song are just so they're so good. I love that opening, I love that ending, and it really surprised me why I haven't actually talked about this as much, because I want to be real with you. I actually have been listening to the opening and ending song quite a bit on YouTube and all that, just hearing it on repeat constantly throughout the week, and it dawned on me, like, you know, a couple days ago, like, holy hell, like, I really do like this song, and I just didn't realize it. Like, have you ever played a song and you don't realize how much you like the song until you stop to think about it? That's kind of how I feel about the Sakura Quest OST, the opening and ending song, because I didn't realize how much I liked it until I really thought about it a couple days ago, and I'm like, holy crap, it's one of those opening and ending songs I probably listen to the most out of the season besides sequel series. So just shout out to Sakura Quest and the entire team that's made and worked on this series and the music as well. Very good stuff that I really appreciate hearing every single week on Wednesday. Now, another thing I do want to talk about before I kind of wrap up this video is the fact that the characters and the life they bring, especially with the voice actors, I think is what really is winning me over while I watch this series. I mean, I love the designs, I like PA Works, I like what I've seen with the story thus far, but what really has me growing attached to this series is just the characters and how they display themselves. Just the way they communicate with each other, it feels kind of lifelike, it doesn't feel like forced communication or awkward or whatever, and the way the voice actors nail their lines and all that, it really just gives life to all these different scenes throughout the episode, and I feel like that's one of the big things that has been winning me over while watching this series. So just job well done, voice actors, for doing a very good job on that. So yeah, this is the third episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you feel about this series? I mean, this is the episode that will determine if you're going to continue watching the said series or if you're going to drop the said series. Please be honest in the comments below. Are you going to continue watching it or not? And if you are not going to continue watching it, let me know why. I want to hear your reasoning. If you don't like it or whatever, I really want to hear it. And if you are going to continue watching it, likewise, same exact thing. I want to know why you're continuing watching it. I want to know why you like the series so much. Just please be honest in the comments below. I love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.